and a chance to let a little bit off of our soul, we can't, confess. But
Hey, you know what?
it's the best I
I
can.
don't I don't know how you guys are about. I mean, I'm not religious. I'm Christian, but I'm a gospel rapper. So
Oh, nice, nice. Do you guys know each other?
Yes.
Well, check this out. I'm gonna put you here, and then other people would see you. Is that okay?
bro, I did it earlier.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Get your minutes of fame in.
And it's extremely impromptu because you don't even know what I am.
Oh, I need to
what
go
I'm
back
doing.
and get my hat. I done lost my creature.
Okay.
Somebody takes my creature.
Oh, no, you
How's all y'all doing? Guess what? I'm Angel.
Angel, hi.
Ain't nobody cheesier than Angel. Kraft macaroni and cheese ain't got nothing on my cheese.
Okay.
Only
so
person cheesier than me is Chuck E. Cheese.
Angel. Do you know what the vigil is?
The vigil?
Hmm.
Actually, that is a way for all of us who actually do have a little faith to let go. Like, I'm Catholic. As you saw, I pulled out my rosary and did my moment. I haven't been able to confess in too long. That's all I gotta say on that. But yeah, that just gave me a minute to let a little off my soul.
So, you know the camping ban? The eyes just rolled.
Let's. Next question, please.
Oh, really? Because that's what we're doing. We
Oh,
are praying for the ban to be lifted
Yeah.
and for people to be able to sleep
Mama
in
told
peace.
Mama told me if I ain't got nothing nice to say, there's nothing at all.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this: are you with us in wanting the police to stop waking people up
I
who are
wish they would
homeless?
leave me alone so I can give me some sleep. Hey,
Okay.
these people that got houses got every right to sleep as long as they want. Just 'cause I ain't got no damn house and I'm sleeping on a sidewalk, don't mean I don't. What? I don't want to sleep in on a
Right.
Saturday. What? I haven't busted my butt for every dollar I've gotten. I work harder for my money, for every penny, nickel, and dime that I spend drinking, smoking cigarettes, or doing whatever I do with my money, just like any of you guys out there do with your money. I work just as hard, if not harder, because I gotta make you guys understand that I really need it.
I think
Want
you're
it.
gonna like this though.
Personally, I've had 9 to 5s. Most of my life I've had 9 to 5s. In fact, before I did this, I had a 9 to 5, and finally, randomly, one day I realized that paying for water, electric, trash,
You keep it real. Though.
sewage, rent, car note, phone bill, internet bill, plus whatever tickets or whatnot I got from the side note of having all that other stuff and not paying right, all those worries are gone. The only worries I've got, where I'm asleep without the cop with me, where I'm gonna get a meal, and honestly, people love enough to where they'll feed us. If you go hungry out here, it's because you're not trying.
You can't starve in Portland. I
You
mean,
can't
maybe
starve anywhere.
maybe
I've
until you
been-
get connected, but people know.
I've been to Vegas. I've been to Utah. I've been to Arizona. I've been to California. I've been to Oregon. I'm heading to Washington. And everywhere I go, the one thing that stays the same is if you're on the streets and you go hungry, it's because you don't try.
And another question.
Yeah. So, when you are awakened by police or, I guess, clean and safe, or
Boot to my shoulder.
yeah,
Oh yeah, they wake me up with feet.
how is that? What kind of, like, is it hurting or is it disorienting or what?
Oh yeah, it's completely, totally disorienting because you're sleeping there, you're comfortable, you're nice, you're in the middle of your dream, and all of a sudden, and then what's your name? Hold on a second, let me get my orientation, let me figure what's out. No, you're interpeting with cop duty. I got a ticket.
for interfering with a police officer because they kicked you to wake up and you weren't quick to respond with your
with
name?
my name. And then when I responded, I gave them my street name, which is Angel. And when they went to go run that, oh, there's no Angel. Da-da. And I'm like, okay, well, yeah, that's because well, why'd you lie to us? Hello, you just freaking kicked me and woke me up. You think I'm gonna tell you my God-given name? No, I don't know you. You could be trying to kill me. And you're lucky I didn't pull my blade on you.
So you don't always know that this is a police officer who's waking you up?
No,
when it's
you
happening?
don't ever know that it's a police
Who else
officer.
could it be?
I've been beaten up by punk kids. Like some drunk, yuppie kids walking down the street decided, hey, it'd be fun to beat on a homeless guy. I woke up, the motherfuckers kicking my ass. So, me waking up disoriented real quick and drawing back, yeah, I'm going to. I've been stomped onto within an inch of my life. So, swinging before I think is a reaction. So, the cops were nice on that one and, just gave me a ticket on interpeding with cop duty or camping or whatever the hell they wanted to give it to me for.
Do you have it on you? Can I look at it? I want to see what the charge is.
I don't even know what they gave it to me for, but they said we're being nice here, and I wasn't even completely awake. Like seriously, they had me sign a piece of paper while I was half asleep.
So where
It's in my
where
backpack.
was this?
This was over off of underneath Burnside Bridge.
Okay.
I remember that before they put up the fence. It was underneath the Burnside Bridge.
They put up a fence.
Oh yeah, if you go over there to the Burnside Bridge right now, you can see a fence underneath the bridge, blocking it off to where nobody can sleep where you get dry.
Okay.
If you want to sleep over there, you make it wet.
So they've taken all the dry space underneath the Burnside Bridge and fenced it
Uh-huh.
off. Have they done that in other bridges?
Oh, they've done it in many other places.
So
If you go over to Stark, Stark and Third, there's a sign that just went up like in the past 2 days. It says sidewalks are for pedestrian traveling only, because a group of us sit out there and that's where we make our money. I mean, I have a sign that's great.
what's your sign say?
My sign says, "It's your money and I want it now." It worked for J.G. Wentworth. Why not me?
J.G. Wentworth.
Yeah. It's your money and you need it now.
Oh.
It's your money and I want it now.
Now, what did they say to that? What did passersby say to that?
They laugh at that, and then I flip my sign over, and on the other side it says, blah, blah, blah. I need $1. That normally gets, and when they really start laughing, I say, hey, isn't that worth at least $1?
So
I mean,
people who stop are happy to give you money. People who don't stop don't give you money.
oh, I get a lot of people telling me get a job. And my response
Which
to that
you've
is,
had.
oh, I've had plenty of jobs. But my response to them telling me get a job is, if you want to give me one, as I am right now, because I'll take it.
So what kind of work would you do?
You want me to scrape the gum off the bottom of the tables with my nails?
So you're willing to do any kind of work, but what's the problem? Why-
What's stopping me now? Is the fact that I don't got no ID, because it was stolen in travels. Because as soon as the cops started getting meaner, and started getting colder and harder here, like it's not only here, it's in Orange County too. It's in Vegas. It's in Arizona. It's in Utah. It's all over. The cops are just slowly starting to try to push us out because, honestly, sorry, love you, but it's because of the Occupy. As soon as the Occupy went up, cops started becoming dicks to us. All of us who've been out there before the Occupy started and all that crap, as soon as it started, cops started getting mean. So honestly, out in Orange County, to tell you the truth, you know what the homeless took? we got a stance against the cops. Is you want to wake us up mean? We're gonna be mean, and we can do a lot more damage than you can.
What would it look like if people who are homeless in Orange County are mean?
We don't pick up the streets. We don't clean up after ourselves. We gotta take a shit somewhere. I'm dropping a shower right here, wiping my ass, and dropping it and walking away.
And you don't feel that is a response here?
It it's starting to get that way.
Have you seen people who have reacted to their treatment by amping up the mutual disrespect? Have you seen that happening here?
Uh, I haven't really seen anybody amping up disrespect, but when disrespect is given, yeah, everybody pretty much reacts the same, and we all got the same thought about it. Why are you fucking with that person?
Yeah.
They don't got nothing. They're not doing nothing. Now,
Yeah, it takes a special kind of person to feel like they have to knock down a person off a peg
that they're not
when
even
they have
on.
nothing. I mean, what
That's
kind of
what I'm trying to
insecurity are
understand.
we talking about that you feel like you need to harass a person who has nothing?
I'm trying to figure out why you feel a need to steal from somebody who ain't got nothing.
Who's stealing from people?
I've seen some yuppie kids strolling around in my shirts. Like, I know they're mine because I've ripped. Like, you see this? You see how one pocket's missing and there's a rip in here? I do things like this to mark my stuff. You know, it's the sewn on inside pocket. I do things to mark my clothes.
And you saw somebody stole your stuff.
And not just somebody. I followed this kid. This kid went home into a nice house. And there was my bag sitting in the window.
So when you talk about the bitterness, I had an experience with this, even though I'm not homeless, because I stay out here all night, and then
Oh
I
yeah,
get
you're no better. You're no better than us.
I get disheveled.
Oh yeah.
I wear sometimes a blanket wrapped in twine. I have all my stuff. I go into
You
go into a store.
Welcome to our world.
and then I get on TriMet, and here's a couple of things that happened to me. One, at first I couldn't make eye contact because I was new and I hadn't really gotten the, wait a minute, why am I feeling ashamed? Why would our homeless people feel ashamed? I'm just going to stick my head up. And then it was done. But until then, I didn't want people to think that I was houseless, right? And so I couldn't make eye contact
That's
with
called
people.
pride.
They were looking at me. And then I wanted to like act like I was gonna buy a banana, but I'm just gonna use the bathroom first. Like, who's fooling who? I had nothing. So afterwards, I go down to the loo. It's closed. It's supposed to be open. And by my 30-block route,
You know,
I still have no
every
bathroom.
is closed or is for paying customers. They are literally trying to get rid of any homeless or any traveler kid. And what they don't get is the riot that happened last time. If enough Occupy kids find out about this, it's gonna happen again.
What do you mean riot?
Don't you remember the riot that happened at Occupy in? Look it up. YouTube.
In Portland or
No. It was another state.
like Oakland or?
Yeah, the Oakland riot. There was or Oakland or somewhere around there. There's an Occupy that like the cops went in, but the situations in the whole place is just not cool. Like, it's starting to get here. Now there are a lot of good people here. There's a lot of good people here. Because I'll tell you the truth, most of the blessings that I've gotten and every bit of everything that I've gotten and everything that's been good that I've gotten has been from random people. I mean, people that I would not expect it from.
Right.
And there's a lot of good people here. There's a lot of good people here. But at the same point, there's a lot of animosity.
Yeah.
I mean, when I got here a week and a half ago. And I can tell you right now, already, I can cut the tension with a knife.
Between you and who?
Not me.
Not you. Who?
I degaff. I'm just a traveler. I can move on just as quick as the problems get going.
Where are you finding tension?
Huh?
Where are you finding the tension?
Between the humbug people, as we call them, the ones that are actually here, that live here, the ones that are homeless here, that their life is being homeless here, and everything else.
Okay, so you're talking about the separation, the us versus them feeling in our
Oh
society.
yeah, it's getting worse and worse.
Okay, so this is what I was going to tell you. I after that trip around, I still didn't have a bathroom. I was fortunate because somebody drove up who had a truck who could drive me down to Union Station, you know, so that was cool. But
Next time,
I was-
just jump on the train.
it was too late.
Oh, about right about now where there's no train, there's no nothing.
So I'm walking over to one of the bathrooms, and I'm looking at that lock, and I'm actually thinking, now this is a person who grew up in suburbia, right? I'm actually thinking to myself, if I just had a bolt cutter, I would totally cut that. And then I'm going to myself going,
Finally!
where did that come from? I'm not like that. I don't do that.
That is us.
And then, because here's the thing, I'm thinking, okay, city, you want to make this city good for some people, but you want to close it off to other people. You want to criminalize homelessness. You want to do X, Y, Z. Well, it made me angry. And then when I'm walking by, I walk by the Schnitz or something, and I see a couple, and they were just minding their own business. Honestly, they looked like Donnie and Lori there. You know, when they showed up, they were wearing this nice wool jacket, you know, and nice
Looking
shoes.
real nice.
And I joke around. You guys just fell off the Nordstrom truck and
Huh.
get back on. You know, this couple's walking by and they have their lattes and stuff. And here's me. I mean, it wasn't my life. I could go home, but I'd forgotten that because I've been here for a couple days. Kind of forgot that. I've been
Oh,
with
yeah,
all my friends.
You've been living the life.
Yeah, so I walked
So going
by
home is
and
weird.
I felt myself snarl at them. And I was like, why am I snarling at somebody just because they have a latte?
Because they didn't want to look at you. If you noticed, when you looked at
No,
them,
I was blaming them
But no,
for
no.
not caring about this whole situation. It's like there's a
Exactly.
whole level
But you see,
of
if you
existence.
noticed, what got you snarling was the fact that you looked up at them, tried to make eye contact, and what they did is went.
Actually, they were involved in this particular case, they were involved in their own conversation, and their conversation was like trivial, extra fun, you know, abundance, blah, blah,
Oh,
blah.
one of those.
Just walking
Just talking
by.
about money. What
Right.
they're gonna blow and waste.
Possibly.
Pretty much.
Possibly.
If you have somewhere to go, and you've been out here doing our life for a minute, and you snarl at them, it's 'cause you heard them talking about how they were gonna be wasting money on stupid. And you
Well,
thought
that's
about
kind
all
of-
of us out here and how hard it is for all of us, and how hard it was for you at that particular point in time to just simply go to the bathroom without breaking the law.
Now that loo, the one that was closed, it's supposed to be 24/7, the city's big solution. There's 5 of them, $250,000 for those 5.
Yep.
But that bathroom there, that's a very good bathroom. And that bathroom there, they're closed. This one's closed before midnight. That one's closed at 12:30 because the parks director responded to Matthew when he asked them to keep it open longer. I think, you know, one of us did. I think it might have been Matthew.
So they opened it a little longer.
They keep it open a little bit longer. And we're going to ask them to do it again. We're going to ask them to continue to open it. And they may.
You guys are only gonna get so much leeway before they start going, you know what?
Actually, now here's the thing. I had a predator follow me, and I was, you know, the cops are interested in keeping women, you know, from being raped.
Well, I know of.
That department itself is pretty interested in not distancing
personally know
us.
of a
They don't
predator
want to
that sits
harass
over
us
by-
about sleep. They want us to feel confidence in
Well, then
talking
you
to them.
definitely don't want to go over to the elephant park at all, because there's a predator, well-known rapist, on the list and everything that sits in the park behind the elephant, on the bench behind the elephant.
So that elephant is right by one of the loop. That's like Kuchin Park, right?
Elephant Park?
I don't know.
Well, we call it Elephant Park. It's the
But
one
is it
where-
on the other side of Burnside?
No, it's on this side.
How far on this side?
Go up to 8th and make a right. I think from here, I do believe so. I know everything by Plaza or by 3rd. Actually, I know everything by 3rd and Struck. You take me to 3rd and Struck, I can walk you right there.
Okay, if we were at 3rd and Stark, where would you go?
I would go up Stark to 8th and make a left. Walk through the parks until you can see the elephant.
Yeah.
It's like a big copper or brass elephant. It's got
Yeah.
one on the bottom, one on the top.
Yeah. So is there one of the Portland Lou over there?
Actually, no.
Okay.
There is one, but it's locked, like all the time now.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's never open.
Yeah, but is that one of those big silver brand new ones with the blue light or something else?
Oh no, it's one of the old ones.
Old ones, okay.
One of their big new ones. Just these two.
But Elephant Park, so there's a rapist walking around there.
Oh yeah, yeah. He sits.
Do you know who he is?
Do I know who he is? Unfortunately, I do. But since I can't do anything about it.
You don't want to tell the people who to be careful of?
Oh, do I want to tell people who? If I knew his fucking name,
Okay.
Blah, right now.
Okay, you would.
I would put his ass on blast because I can't smash on him myself because then I will be breaking laws.
Does he wear any distinctive clothing?
He's a creepy old white guy that sits right behind the thing, wears a black jacket and blue jeans. He's homeless. He don't ever leave the park. He's there every day. He don't go anywhere between. He like from what I've heard, he don't leave anywhere but go to the park. Like he doesn't leave the park. He goes to where he crashes at night, and then he goes back to the park. He's just behind the elephant. He's there at the elephant all day long, every day.
The Elephant Man.
That's pretty much what I want to call him. But that was
Okay, well that's good to know because
yeah,
yikes.
yeah. And
But yeah, I mean, so I think that it makes sense for folks to work with us and let us have even if we had a key, like if somebody joined Neighborhood Watch and could get a key, then we could walk people over.
you know somebody could. If you could have, I guarantee you, said you could find one of us, or down to kick it next to a bathroom, or in the bathroom, and open it up for somebody knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Step outside, sit there. Hell, I'll do it. If it means that everybody gets to go to the bathroom when they need to and not freaking take a piss on the... Do you realize how many different places I've had to walk through and sit there and walk through with the pump cans so that way I can walk through it because it smells like urine?
Yeah,
because
Oh, the elevator at TriMet and Clackamas. It's like, whoa. Why is that?
Because they don't want to let us use the bathroom anywhere. If we're not allowed to use the bathroom, guess what? We're the same as you. Just because you got money, don't mean you're not right here with us. We could be in your houses. We could be taking your stuff. We could be doing bad things, but we're not.
Right.
We're simply trying to get on.
Right.
We
But
all broke
that's
these days.
this kind of thing where you deny people, you put them in this unseen class where, okay, all the city things belong to everyone except for you.
Yep.
Everybody can have,
Everybody has
this and
this,
that,
but you got it.
And then you
Guess
expect
what?
everybody
It's
to
called
behave.
racial profiling.
Racial profiling.
It doesn't matter whether or not we're black or white.
So it's profiling.
Homeless
Right.
and money.
Right.
It's the same as black and white. You got your white fountains, you got your black fountains. How many of you black people out there think that it's okay? Because I guarantee you says a lot of us out here are gonna tell you that you know better than the Uncle Toms that said that it's okay for them to put us over in the back of the bus. It's okay for them to tell us we can't do this. It's okay for us not to be able to vote because guess what? Massa says it's okay. And guess what? I'm one of the homeless black people that say, no, it's not okay. I'm the same as all of you out there. No different. I'm the same as anybody else on the street. Only difference is I don't have anything. And I'm still happy.
Right.
And I still love you guys. Even though you don't give me jack.
Now, spanging is something that puts people off, but other people are happy to give. So what a friend of mine told me, he was the first person I talked to who did this on a daily basis, Earl. Anyway, Earl said, I don't talk to the people who don't want to give me money. They just go on by. They don't see me. That's fine. The people who give me money when I spange are pleased to do so.
I say thank you. Even if they don't acknowledge me and they just keep on by. Thank you. Have a nice day. Or the ones that are walking up that look like they're mad. Excuse me. Miss, sir. You dropped that. Huh? Your smile. That's right. Nobody does cheesy like Angel.
Okay, Angel. Well, I'm glad you're with us. Are you staying out here, or you been staying just hanging out with a friend?
I've been staying over underneath the. Well, I'm gonna leave that blank.
Okay, but you found a spot.
Yeah.
This sidewalk sucks as far as creature comforts. It's good for not getting your stuff.
Well, I don't
stolen.
know. I don't know exactly where the boundaries are in this whole thing.
Yeah, well,
Because I'm
we're
seeing all these
expanding.
bushes over here that are looking pretty good.
Oh yeah, you can't be on the property.
Oh, so you can be out on the sidewalk.
Sidewalk is public property, and we have some protection in that it's a zone where the police are choosing not to enforce the camping ban. We can't have certain structures. We push the boundaries of that a little bit. Like at first they tried to tell us we can't have a lawn chair because it's a structure, because it's anything that's on something else. And we were like, what if it's tilted a little bit? And then we leaned the lawn chair back like a chair a little bit. Now it's a chair. And then we put the tarp over somebody. So it worked out. We always like try to find, what can we do?
Are you serious?
Yeah, we keep, like, at first it was really hardcore.
If you go over by St. Francis, they literally have like a shopping cart here, a shopping cart here, a tarp over, a tarp here. Like, dude, they got little.
It's like a little RV awning. I've seen that, but
They got
in
little
Portland,
throw-togethers.
in Portland, a single shopping cart and tarp would be called a structure. A platform that looks like a pallet called a structure because you lie on it, and it's.
No, when I'd stand that bitch up on the other side of me and use a tarp over the top. Guess what?
Yeah.
Had a roof and two walls.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to tell me it's a structure? It is, cause
Yeah.
I guarantee you, says you try to hit that sucker with a hammer, you have to use a mallet.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I know how to put things together.
And you can't do that here. This particular sidewalk, we're trying to.
How late do you get to sleep?
If you're in the middle, you have to get up at 7. Sunday and Saturday, you don't.
But if you're out to the side,
If you're off to the side, no problem. Whatever.
how far out that way do you?
Well, we're expanding. We are going around to the other side as well. Around.
So we can completely surround the building.
Yeah.
Oh well, I've got my stuff coming out over here. Shoot, screw
So,
all the way over there.
are you good with looking out to make sure that other people aren't harassed, don't have their stuff stolen?
Why do you think I walk around at night like this? Is because if somebody is, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna break a law or two, because I'm gonna bust them up.
Okay. Well, we are nonviolent. So,
Well-
if it bothers you
No, I don't.
to stop things in a nonviolent way.
By bust them up, I mean bodyguard status. Like,
Yeah?
like security guard, I'm gonna tie them up, slam them to the ground, but I don't know what, this is Heroin City.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to catch anything.
Right.
Somebody wants to try to bite me or try to scratch their hands while I'm trying to I'm not taking a chance. That's what this is for. Normally I've got long sleeves on that tuck into the gloves. My name's Angel. Angel does what? Guards, protects. What do you think of when you hear an angel? You hear guardian, you hear protector, you think of...
Well, we have, this is an Occupy Portland protest, but it doesn't mean that everybody is part of Occupy Portland. A lot of people just feel that they are doing work, or that they are in solidarity. But that means that we have community norms, which include don't break the law in public. When they were tents, it said we choose not to enforce this in people's private spaces, because those tents were like a pseudo house.
Yeah, that's
you know?
a house.
So
It's 4 walls and a roof.
but
And technically,
but
if you
in
look
the
up what
public
house is-
space, the community norms developed said we don't break the law. Now, we're not talking about the law about the camping ban, because that was negotiated and we kept saying it is lawful because this is our First Amendment and freedom of assembly. And so we're challenging that, but we're not challenging somebody drinking a beer on a sidewalk.
Oh, no,
You know what I'm saying?
No. I like to do my drinking in private. Try to keep it out of the public eye.
Yep.
Sometimes I don't.
Well, I mean, it's pretty easy. If somebody wanted to drink, they just walk a block. We don't care. I mean, that's up to them.
Yeah, but
But this area here,
is a drug-free, alcohol-free zone, pretty
Yep.
much, which is what it should be, which is fine, because you guys are trying to do something positive.
right, we're an outreach to the public. We want the public to see the diversity and the human being status. We want people to see that these are just other human beings. They are learning.
They're learning.
That's why we have Vigil TV. They're reading these stories, they're watching these stories, and their eyes are opening to the fact that
The people like me are sitting here struggling, trying to continue to be the happy, positive, good person that I am. When all I get is negativity from the people who have money.
Yeah, I am
The people who
vouching
treat
for
me
the
like
bitterness that
I'm-
ensues and how fast and how hard it comes, and I heard that it takes a long time when you get shelter and life starts treating you pretty well, that bitterness takes a long time to go away.
Oh yeah. But see, I'm trying not to let that bitterness come in. I'm trying so hard. I know I've got a little bit of it. I know I do, because you can hear it. At the same point, that's why when people don't pay attention to me and they ignore me, I say thank you. Have a nice day. It's because that's me holding on to my last little bit of their world.
Yeah.
Because to tell you the truth, I'm no longer in their world. I'm in ours.
Yeah, it is. There's like this weird invisible place that I just found, like some
And if
Narnia.
and
or
it's
something.
funny
I
too,
don't
because a
know.
lot of
It's
people will
bizarre.
try to take a week or two, stay out here for a week or two, and see how.
You've seen tourists. You've seen.
Yeah,
Really?
I've seen yuppies visiting.
How do they do it?
They buy tons of gear, and they come out here, like they're camping. You know,
Okay.
With their water bottles and their tarps and their.
Wow. I always wondered if there were tourists.
Oh yeah, there's tourists. I've led a whole squad of tourists for a week or two.
Yeah?
Yeah, I led a whole squad of them. I drug them through the hardest freaking possible life. I gave them day one,
Yeah.
and day one is the worst day,
Yeah.
because day one is the day that you realize you have nowhere to go.
Yeah.
When you want to freaking stop walking and you want to go back home, or you're tired and you want to go sit down, or you want to fucking eat, or you want to drink. Day one is the day that you realize that you can't.
Well, it's
You'll
illegal
see
to be
all
alive
these
at that
people.
point. I
Pretty
mean,
much
we've
day
noticed
one-
it's almost
day one
illegal to
is-
be alive
yeah.
when you're homeless.
Yeah, day one is where you realize that. And if you don't realize it in day one, then you got your shutters on. Don't worry, they'll break. They always do. Mine did. Took a couple of years. I've been out here since I was 16.
Really?
That's why I'm saying I'm 28 now.
Did you come from foster care?
No.
Okay. So 16 years old, that's young.
Yeah, not here on my own since I was 16. Off and on staying at my mom's house, off and on staying at my sister's house. But my mom raised me to be who I am, no matter what. No matter what comes my way, no matter how bad it is, be who you are. And I've always been.
What do you think about the protesting of greed? Just flat out against greed. You're with
Where's the
it?
sign?
Okay.
I'm down to walk around and
Pro-justice.
down with greed. Down with greed.
Okay.
Down with greed.
Right on. Well, welcome. What's your name again? Angel?
Angel.
Mary. Okay. And I'll introduce you to some people if you'd like, but I'm gonna shut this off and we'll see you guys later. Interview with Angel.